adding to their responsibilities will be undoing some last-minute hurdles that the Trump team is intentionally putting in their way based on new reporting in the New York Times. Eli, I want to read this to you and ask you to sort of add any of your reporting and thoughts. This sounds like a classic Trump move. During the past 4 years, Trump has not spent much time thinking about policy, but he's shown a penchant for striking back at his adversaries. And with encouragement, top officials are racing against the clock to withdraw troops from Afghanistan, secure oil drilling leases in Alaska, punish China, carry out executions, and thwart any plans Mr. Biden might have to reestablish the Iran nuclear deal. So Donald Trump isn't just refusing to concede. He isn't just refusing to commence a transition where Joe Biden would have access to classified information and office space for all of his teams at these departments to land so they get in to the agencies and get ready to take over on day one. He is intentionally undermining his first policy outings.
And it can't really come as much of a surprise, Nicole, that there is no bottom to Donald Trump's pettiness and petulance, especially after enduring an embarrassing electoral defeat. And so it stands to reason that all these things that were not big enough priorities for his administration up until this point are now things that he is appearing to be motivated to do solely to try to put roadblocks in front of his successor. It's not surprising. It may just add to the difficulty of the job. And I think understanding the difficulty of what's in front of President-elect Joe Biden is pretty much what you can look to explain these selections today. He's not turning these nominations into a pageant, as Donald Trump did 4 years ago, parading job applicants, outside the front door at Bedminster. Joe Biden is not doing this to get headlines. He's doing this to put people in place who are experienced and who his team already trusts, so they can hit the ground running in January, because they know they have their work cut out for them. And whether Donald Trump makes their jobs harder over the next 2 months or not, this is already a very difficult job ahead of this national security team in repairing the damage that the Trump administration has done to these longstanding relationships with allies. These allies, the transatlantic allies, let's take them. They may trust Joe Biden and John Kerry, but it's going to be hard to convince them that America is stable enough that in 4 years, America won't vote to go right back to Donald Trump and to Trumpism. And it's just that much harder to win back that trust that allies have lost in America itself, in America's population, the politics here, knowing that Trump happened, that he was president for 4 years and could happen again. That makes diplomatic achievements, putting in place a new Iran deal, repairing the damage done to the Paris Accords. It makes that job that much harder for this team. And that's, I think, why you see such a premium placed on experience and continuity right out of the gate with these first appointees.
Hey there, I'm Chris Hayes from MSNBC. Thanks for watching MSNBC on YouTube. If you want to keep up to date with the videos we're putting out, you can click subscribe just below me or click over on this list to see lots of other great videos.